Alright, this is video 3 for this. We're not gonna do any of this part. We're gonna actually move on, and inside your packet, the very first page inside here, you should pull those out, and you should have the two papers I handed you. The two paper I handed you today, this page, and then your supplemental aid page, which I'm not sure what I've done with mine, but that's what should be in there. So you should have this page, one that looks like this, another one that looks like this, and then a supplemental aid page. That looks like this. If I can get it to go. Alright, so you need one of those. Today we're going to only talk about this part. Everything else we're going to kind of set to the side, or you can put back into your foldable. Alright, so simple area. You've done this in 6th grade. But I'm going to quickly, as promised, review these things so we remember how to do them. All these formulas are in your formula chart. You will have access to them on the STAAR test. And you will be able to reference them at all points of your test. Okay, so you may need out your formula chart, having quick access, because we'll be referring to this a lot, because we'll be dealing with this little section right here, the triangles, the rectangle or parallelograms, the trapezoids, and circles. Okay, so for the very first one, and I'm going to just write it in the shape. I have enough room. Alright, A equals, because we're finding area for all of these shapes, A equals base times height. The base is 15.5 times the height of 3.75. They're different kinds of numbers. This is a mixed number, this is a decimal. It doesn't matter. We have a calculator that can do it. So I'm just going to go 15 alpha. Man, I'm having trouble. One half times 3.75. So my answer is this. So A equals 87, 58, and a 125 thousandths feet squared. Alright, that one's done. Now I'm going to do a triangle. A equals base times height divided by 2. Or you can do A equals 1/2 base times height. Both work. Alright, so A equals, and I'm going to do 1/2 because we have the calculator that can do it. The base, this is a base, so 8.75 times, this is the height, 6. And so I just plug that in. 1/2 times 8.75 times 6. A equals 2625 centimeters squared. Boom. Alright, circle. A equals pi r squared. Alright, 3.14. I have to check to make sure this is indeed a radius, not a whole diameter. And it is. It's half the circle. Remember, it kind of makes an R, so it's radius. So times 5.5 and then squared. Okay? Alright. Goes again. 3.14 times 5. And actually, I'm going to do alpha stat plot. Instead of the one I always pick, I'm going to do this one that is mixed number. And it's going to be 5 and 1/2. I'm going to delete that part. And then I'm going to square it all. So that is, so my answer is 93 or 92.985 centimeters squared. If I by chance wanted that in fraction, which is going to be a crazy fraction, I would go out, I would click on this number, enter, and then I would go to alpha, where I want it from fraction to decimal and decimal to fraction. And so then I don't like that number, that's a crazy number. So then I would want it from into mixed number. So I could use this. They're the same thing, but it's whatever you desire. So they equal the same thing. All right. This right here is a parallelogram. So the formula for a parallelogram is the same as a rectangle. So it's base times height. This is the height. This right here is the base. So 9.3 times 18.2. 9.3 times 18.2. Area is 26 yards squared. Okay? This is a trapezoid, so the formula is 1/2 B1 plus B2 times height. Alright, this is B1, this is B2, this is the height. So, type it in, 1/2 times 3.6 plus 4 1/4 times 3.75. Type that long thing in. So I would go alpha stat plot 1/2 times parentheses 3.6 plus 4 1/4 close parentheses times 3.75, and you get A equals 14.71875 centimeters squared. Okay? Last but not least, A equals, and this is going to still be just like base times height, but it's a square, so the base and the height are the same. So this is going to be 5.5 times 5.5 alpha. Again, I'm using this is for mixed numbers, so 5 1/2 times 5 1/2, and you get that. I don't really want it like that, so I'm going to go alpha, and I want to change it from this improper fraction into a mixed number. So I'm going to go to 3, and you get A equals 30 1/4 feet squared. Okay. Now, that is all the area. I am 1 minute over. Sorry. Bye, guys.